Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and here to talk about some more Dodgers. Latest free agent signing that they made today. I saw this when I woke up. This has just been a perfect offseason. I mean, news drops from Jeff Passan, the tweet of Feinstein was on the news. But closer Tanner Scott and the Los Angeles Dodgers are in agreement on a 4-year, $72 million contract, sources tell ESPN. Scott, who is 30 years of age, who is the best free agent reliever available this winter, and got paid an elite amount as a part of a deep Dodgers bullpen, at Feinstein on the news. Man, I felt like the Dodgers were going to get Tanner Scott. I wasn't sure if they were. Because I thought maybe they would be done after they got Roki, but Tanner Scott was an obvious Dodger. I mean, people wouldn't be complaining if it was their teams getting all these players. I mean, would I be frustrated? Yes, but I wouldn't be complaining because teams do what they have to do to win. I would say it's for other teams, even if they weren't Dodgers. Maybe more teams should spend their money. I mean, that's really all I can say. Every time, just spend money, man. Like we're serious about winning. Every big market should operate in this way. I mean, it's not just the Dodgers the only team that can do this, and it's not just an automatic. Oh, we're gonna make the World Series. Roster looks really good, but with other teams that we've had that were really good, we didn't win at all. Besides 2020 and this past season. I mean, to be honest, the ratings, whatever. I don't care if people don't watch. I mostly watch the Dodgers anyways, and I'll recap some other series here and there, but I really only watch the Dodgers mostly. And I watch the playoffs, but other than that, I don't really watch that much of the regular season. Besides the Dodgers, I watch every Dodger game. I don't think I've missed one since, 2020, when I got into baseball and started watching it. But this makes sense to get Tanner Scott to add to this bullpen. It's been a great offseason. Dodgers didn't have to win the World Series to get an A+ offseason for me. The Padres really traded their number 2, 4, 5, and 24 prospects to acquire Tanner Scott and Brian Hunt at the trade deadline. They made it to the NLDS, where they ended up choking and losing. And to my Dodgers, they went on to win it all. And then we signed Tanner Scott, so it's brutal for the San Diego. They trade away their farm for Soto, trade him away after 1 year, give up the farm for Scott, don't re-sign him. Padres had a terrible, terrible offseason. I'll say that. Just had to throw some Padres slander in there, but this bullpen's loaded. Like Tanner Scott, Blake Trinan, Michael Kopech, Evan Phillips, Anthony Bonda, Ryan Brazier can be decent, Alex Vesia. If you don't want to count Ryan Brazier, fine, but you still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys there that can be good. And you could even add Dustin May or Tony Gonsolin there, or you could trade him. I don't know, but this bullpen is deep. But Ryan Brazier's been good for us though since he's got here. And Vesia will. It's an art. I think Vesia will be. He's not free agent to begin with. He's signed through 2025, I think. So this team is freaking loaded at the bullpen. This is a potential opening day bullpen, but unbelievable. In this offseason, they've signed Blake Snell. Michael Conforto can be a good 7th, 8th, 9th hitter. They re-signed Teoscar. They re-signed Blake Trinan, who they're 2 I wanted to re-sign. Tanner Scott, Roki Sasaki, Ha-Seong Kim. If it's possible to have an A++ offseason, they just did it. So they got 2 good starting pitchers, good closer, a good shortstop, and re-signed 2 important players. I think they'll re-sign Kike. I'm pretty sure they'll probably be the utility guy, and because he's a big-time playoff performer. Oh, players we lost. We really didn't lose anybody that were that great. 2 years in a row they've had A+ off seasons. But this is how you spend your money. No point just dropping on Juan Soto. We were never serious for Soto either. There's no point to drop it all on Soto. Andrew Friedman and the Dodgers done a good job. You know, they could just spend all their money on Juan Soto, but they didn't. And that's how you spend your money. And Tanner Scott freaking killed the Dodgers postseason. He pitched 3 innings, gave only 2 hits, and struck out 5. Freaking owned Shohei Ohtani at the freaking plate. Now we got Tanner Scott on our damn team. Like, I seriously can't get over what we're like doing right now. Like, don't give a fuck about the money. All it goes to keep here is to keep winning. And that should be the standard for any MLB franchise. But the Platinum standard, it's just from the front office crew led by, at the top, with Andrew Friedman, Brandon Gomes. This organization's the best from top to bottom, not just because of unlimited funds. We have the players. We have the front office that's willing to spend, unlike most front offices, to actually win. We have resources, have culture, and players want to come here. But we're really excited for this upcoming season, so I can actually watch something good with my sports teams. Outside of Kentucky basketball, most of the rest of them suck. Yeah, that's really all I gotta say here. Tanner Scott is really good. I wanted him at the trade deadline last season. They didn't get him. I didn't get him, but we get him in the off season. Didn't have to trade any prospects to get him. We just had to sign them. What's bad for baseball is there's like 20 teams not even attempting to win and get players. I mean, you can't blame the fans like us being stoked. I mean, anybody would be stoked to get all the players that we're getting this off season. You probably just want your team to be an attractive destination. Man, you probably want your team to be an attractive destination. Like players are wanting to go to a defending champion. You want them to play with the best team in the league, and every team can do this. They just haven't tried. I mean, we got all these players, but we still got to go up there and perform. You know, you got to go out there and perform. They've got all these players. I don't know if they're done yet, but I assume they are. If they are, then you got to go out there and perform. I mean, the World Series ain't gonna be handed to you on a silver platter. You got to go out there and play the games. The point of sports is winning. The Dodgers got to go out there and do that now. But this roster on paper is freaking loaded. But the few events that led to us really getting the super team, Shohei asked the Angels to match his contract offer. They said no. Red Sox used Mookie Betts to dump David Price's salary. The Rays would rather die than pay player market value, so they traded Glasnow for fucking prospects. The Braves let Freddie leave because they wanted to save a little AAV and got Matt Olson. Like, our front office is just great. So that's really all I got to say for this video. But yeah, until next time, have a lot. Peace. Go Dodgers.